realize the light isn't the best here for filming a video, but this is the time of day when TC is awake and active, and TC chose to come out on his own today. And when I brought him in here with me, he wanted to climb on this snake tree, and it's time for him to eat. I wanted to revisit this old target stick that he first learned to target train with as a baby, and then when he was a few months old, he started striking at it because he would get overstimulated and overexcited about the prospect of eating, and it caused him to become afraid of the target stick. We quit target training at all for a while, and then when we reintroduced target training, I used a buoy target. If you've watched our previous Super Dwarf Sunday videos, you know what I'm talking about. It's an oval blue and white buoy target. And he did okay with that. He didn't strike at it, but it never really registered with him to follow it. And I wanted to readdress today using his old original target to see what would happen, to see if he was still afraid of it, or if there had been any behavioral changes in relation to that original target. And as you could see, hopefully you could see, despite the poor lighting, that he immediately recognized that target. He immediately responded to that, and he followed it all the way from that end of the snake tree all the way through a couple of little obstacles to this end of the snake tree. It was very tempting to see if he would follow it further, but I didn't want to push my luck. He didn't strike at it. He was very attentive to it. He was very engaged with it, and so I chose a time to reward him that I thought was perfect based on how far he followed it and based on his response to it. So I think this is a really successful target training session for him. Okay, TC, you just ate a weaned rat. For you, for the size that you are and your age, I think that's a pretty big meal. It's not too big, and it's not a tiny meal, so I'm not feeding you another one. So I think that what we're going to do is carry you back to your enclosure on this log. Actually, I need to open all the doors first, and then we're going to take you back to your enclosure so that you can rest and digest. You have been out all afternoon and early evening, and now it's time to rest. Good boy, TC. Some of TC's roommates are soaking in their water. It has been really hot here in Colorado lately. This is one of our new additions, an Aesculapian snake. He ate just a few days ago. So TC's only been back in his enclosure a few minutes since eating, and he is already soaking in his swimming pool. Not gonna open his glass, I'm gonna leave him be.